It's a story, and I really want your take on this because in the past it's helped me so much. But now I'm not so sure. It's about a little boy who's given a cocoon, who has a butterfly inside that's ready to emerge. And when he sees it start to struggle and beat its wings against the side, he panics, thinking it's going to die if he doesn't get it out. So he quickly breaks open the cocoon, but what happened is the butterfly just flops over and dies, lifeless in his hand. And the learning, or the parable teaching, is supposedly that butterfly needed to have the struggle, needed to beat his wings against the side in order to become strong enough to emerge and fly.
Well, actually, that's not the way we tell the story.
Okay, tell it differently.
The way we tell it the way you told it up to that point. But
Okay.
the meaning of the story is not that the butterfly needs to have the struggle in order to have strength.
Yeah.
It's that the butterfly needs to do it his way.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Because his way is the natural, evolving, carefully tended to, dealt with from broader, non-physical inspiration way. It's not having his little wings pinched off by a clumsy little boy. In other words, it's the same message that we're telling you all day, every day here. In other words, you have to leave everyone else out of the equation. When you allow yourself the natural evolution, it goes so much better than when you try to force it. And so we go along with most of that. In other words, you're not wanting to force something from the outside. Everything is coming forth from the inside. But you know, anybody can make just about any point from any story that they want to make. And somebody who wants to teach you that it is virtuous to have struggle would very likely turn it into that.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. So struggle and contrast are not the same thing.
Well, there isn't anything wrong with struggle. In other words, in the struggle is when you give birth to the desires. In the contrast is when you're giving birth to what you want. We are not saying that you should not have the contrasting experiences that help you to define what you want.
Right.
But by the time your contrast has become so powerful that you are defining it as a struggle, now you are vibrationally so apart from where you want to be, you can't let it in.
I got
and
it.
then the only thing you can do is join the ranks of other virtuous struggles in touting the benefit of struggling as you all wallow around and complain about why things aren't working out for you.
That's perfect.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, dear.